All right, good morning, everyone. Now, can you hear me and see me? All right, welcome to High Vibe Mornings, everyone. The one place on the internet where all we talk about is how to get happy right now in your personal life and how to enjoy guilt-free success in your life, how to take that next step in your life, and then how to build a plan so that you enjoy the journey on your way there. So if you're coming live, say hello. Let me know you're here. If you're watching the replay, let me know you're watching the replay. Welcome, Concha. Oh, it's nice to be back. Okay, guys, so the show is back on. It's Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I come live for 30 minutes. I always start the show with a general channeled message from Spirit, so that way those of you who can't attend live, you can still hear a personal message in the very beginning of the show. And those of you who are able to join live, I then dive into free mini reads, but $20 super chats do get priority. So we got, Concha in the house. We got Apples Are Sweet in the house. Okay, well, there's no announcements. Let's just get started. Let's see what Spirit's message is for today. It's letting go of the past, and it's being you, and it's sinking into your body. It's a soft, grounded sinking into your body. We just hope in today's show that we help you land more in your body. The part of you from Source is landed in your body. That's the major reconciliation that a lot of you need, that little bit of disconnect that you feel. It's the disconnect between you and you, not between you and others. When you're connected to your inner being, you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on to your next step, to the appropriate person to the call, to the appropriate person to receive human physical level connection with. But that deep yearning that you have, it's actually for that connection between you and you. Your inner guidance system, your soul, your inner being. That's the part of you that knows how to get and experience everything that it is you want. So any connection you're looking for, you want to be connected to your source first, to then be guided to the most appropriate physical outlet on this planet. So that deep yearning that you feel isn't about being devoted to by another human, isn't about human connection. It's about that reconnection between you and you. There's a part of you that knows how to intuit your personal next step. That's the part of you that's from Source. Then there's the physical you, the brain, the hands, the legs that can take the action based on the impulse from your inner being. Many of you have just lost touch with that connection and have settled into this is what I guess life is, let me make do. But that's not what you came down to do. You came down to co-create. You came down to expand humanity. Almost anyone who watches Bashar, Abraham Hicks, Kelly, even Teal Swan, they came down to be expanders of what humanity can experience on this planet. So that does mean growth, growing, expanding to allow in new experiences. It only makes it easier for younger generations, whether you're biological kids or not, to experience better and more. You came down to live life on that leading edge of creation, It means that a bridge hasn't been built there before. You're the first human with this makeup, with this life experience you had, with the skills and knowledge that you have, expanding humanity in that direction. Some people came down to be an Elon Musk, to expand the reaches of space and travel. Others came down to be the ones to push the emotional frontier so that people are enjoying life better emotionally. Many of you who especially follow Kelly came down for that. So how do you grow past that trauma? How do you grow past that childhood wound to just step into and being the new you who's attuned to your inner being? If today was as secure as you were ever going to feel, what actions would you be taking? That can flip your paradigm. If this is the most secure I'll ever feel, you will stop looking for that partner to then feel safe to take that step. You will then stop looking for that best friend so your emotional needs are met, and then you can start dating. I'm sinking into my body. I'm grounding into my body. I'm letting the part of me that came down to source and focus on a physical body to feel at home in this physical body. I'm allowing myself to be at peace that there are two parts of me that make me whole. The inner being part of me and the physical human part of me. And I'm ready to reconcile that split right now so that those two are attuned to each other. So that I now begin to take inspired action. That I now allow a sense of flow and ease in my life because my actions, my effort is now guided by the part of me that knows the next best step for me. So if it's a nap, I'm going to take a nap. If it's an action step to grow my business, I'm going to go ahead and take it, whether I feel safe, confident, and secure, or a little wobbly. Living life on that leading edge of creation is embracing step 6 of law of attraction. Step 1, you do the ask. Step 2, the universe aligns stuff. Step 3, you receive. Step 4, you get so good at receiving that life feels like ask, receive, ask, receive. Step 5 is what do you do when there's vibrational contrast? How do you navigate it so that you quickly get your clarity of step 1 and then go into step 3 to continue receiving? Step 6 is when you embrace the wobble, is where you embrace and you solidify the becoming. You're always becoming a new person when you're manifesting something new. Can you embrace the becoming? And the becoming always has a sense of wobble because it's new. Insecurity is common when there's newness. Embracing that wobble is embracing who you are, allowing the human you to trust that inner guidance of you. And that's what we're here to help you guys reconcile today. Whew, what a message from Spirit. Say hi, who's live? Let's see, we got Jesus Espinoza in the house. Hello. All right, guys, we just finished the general message from Spirit. I do the show Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. I always start the show with a general channel message from Spirit. I then dive into free mini personal reads for those who are able to attend live. And of course, $20 super chats get priority if you 100% want to guarantee they get picked. And Leona made it. Good morning, everyone. Who else is live? How's everyone doing? What's been going on? It's been a crazy 2-week break. I definitely missed you guys. I missed doing the show. I gained a strong sense of appreciation for doing this show, not having it for 2 weeks. A lot of change, yeah. Aw, I missed you guys too. I gotta position that tree a little bit differently so that it's not popping up out of my head. I missed that morning touch point of positivity, Leona. I would love a general message. Definitely a lot going on. Okay, I'm probably gonna pull Spirit. You wanna? Yeah, I'm gonna do tarot for you. Would love a general message. A lot going on. What does Leona most need to hear today? Help her connect to her own inner being. Help her hear what she needs to hear, see what she needs to feel what she needs to feel. Source, just positively flow through me so she can get the highest boost she can possibly get and help her gain a sense of understanding for what's going on, some clarity, some emotional clarity, some clarity for best how to navigate this, and of course help her enjoy this in the most highest vibe way possible. What does she need to hear? It kind of looks like you just need a little bit of reassurance. So whatever's going on in your life, I think there's probably some like interpersonal issues going on in your life right now. You're definitely being encouraged to be a team player, which when that happens, it can be that when there's an interpersonal issue and it doesn't feel, you're a little focused on how you're hurt, you're a little focused on what they did wrong, they owe you an apology. But when this comes out, because you got it followed by the strength card too, be aware of how you've been hurt, what you're feeling. But there also needs to be, can you also hold the other person's point of view too? Can you also see what they're going through, what they might be thinking? And it's when you're able to hold both. Your happiness, your pain, your hurt in the situation, how they might be hurt. When you can hold both, that's when people are able to navigate going forward. Because right now it kind of looks like you're just like balancing your emotions to stay calm until they come to their senses and apologize. But like, believe it or not, Leona, you got the High Priestess here too. So like, you're a little hard to read for the other person. It's hard for them to like gauge what was her intention, what was going on, what was she trying to do, what was she trying to accomplish. Like, from their point of view, you're really hard to read. So that's why there's a little bit of need to like see their point of view too. So the conversations would look like, hey, so I think it's obvious that I've been hurt, but I'm able to think about it from your point of view, and I could see why he did that. And this part you wouldn't say out loud. It'd be more like an energetic thing. I don't want to shame you. I don't want to guilt you, but it's like so I never want to experience what I experienced again. I can see why you took it that way. So how do we navigate this so that we can come to a new conclusion for how to handle this better the next time? But then you're getting just a little bit of reassurance because you got the Wheel card and the Six of Fire. It's kind of like once you're able to grasp that lesson of always being able to firmly hold your point of view of a situation, that's what, because when you can do that, that's when you're not people pleasing, you're not a codependent. You can be like, nope, this is my truth, this is my reality, and hold theirs. That's when you kind of cross over into adulthood. And that's when you're able to maintain those long-lasting, long-standing relationships. That's when you can have someone, say something snippety because they hit a level 10 out of nowhere, and then be like, well, I see that that's a big deal to you, but let's roll with this for a minute and see how to navigate this. Right, because if you're only able to hold yours, which I already explained, you need to do that so you're not a people pleaser or codependent, but you don't hold the other person's, well, then you became the narcissist. It's when you can hold both and you got to navigate to a win-win. That's when you're going to cross over into like happiness and be able to have the kind of relationships that you want, that feel balanced, at home, comfy, cozy when you're around them, versus trying to maintain your composure versus trying to be the bigger person. Once you learn that lesson though, you got the Wheel, which means a positive change, and you got the Six of Fire, which means success. Okay, so let me read the comments. I have a huge opportunity to change everything for abundance, but yes, her truth. Okay, Leona, any questions, comments, thoughts based on what I said for you so far? And welcome everyone to the show. This is High Vibe Mornings. I do this show Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I start the show with a general channel message for spirit, and then I dive into free mini reads for people. $20 super chats do get priority in focus if you want to guarantee that you get a read that day. I'm 55. I tolerate very little. Everyone needs to get themselves around me, so working with others is difficult. Thank you. Okay, so you got your message then. Good. Okay. Let's see. So Concha had a question. I'd love to understand what vibration is it I'm at with love, because I didn't hear back from A. Wondering what happened. I wonder if my energy spirit is like, let me get business running before love. Contra, one thing that I will say that I picked up on when we briefly had a chance to reconnect is that, and it goes perfectly after this reading that we just did, right? The two perspectives. You're at a vibration of, whoa, I'm really ready to be in a long-term committed relationship and to build a relationship with someone. That doesn't mean that the very next person who comes in is also ready for that. So it's more about your discernment and your ability to pace your connection in a relationship. Does that make sense, Concha? Felt like A and I had connected and he said he'd reach out but didn't. I'm confused on why he didn't. Okay, I'm going to do all that for you, Concha, but definitely hear the appropriate pacing of emotional connection and investment, because Antoinette made it. Yeah, so it's more about that. It's more about, that was a really good flirty connection. Let's see if he reaches out. But then you go back to, okay, inner being, I'm connecting more firmly to you. I'm feeling more safe in my body. I'm growing my business. I'm exploring this new city I moved in. I'm connecting with good, long-lasting friends that are going to be in my life for forever. Does that make sense, Concha? Because you don't want to choose him before he chooses you. Because there's a little part of you that's, well, I'm ready, so that means you're the new person. You have to be ready too. Instead of, hey, are we vibing? Do we want the same thing? Or are you like this? Can I just get a cute girl to flirt with me? Maybe that's all that person wanted. Okay, you got it. Okay, so what does Concha need to hear? Do you have spirit? They're saying go ahead and do tarot. I do think it's over with him, but it's kind of like what he represents is the closure of like the dark ages of your dating, if that makes sense. I would never choose him, but I was just feeling a vibe. Okay, well, if you would never choose him, then why do you want him to reach out? Okay, I hear what you're saying, but when you meet someone and have a flirty vibe, I'm like, okay, is he going to call? Is he going to call? Is he going to call? Your energy's going towards him. So when he turns to like think of you, your energy's right there. He's like, what? What did I do to deserve that energy? Instead of ooh, we connected, that felt really fun. I wonder what his intentions are. I wonder if he is looking for a long-term connection. That's you and your energy. I wonder if that was just a fun flirt. Like, well, if it wasn't a fun flirt and it was long-term, that felt juicy good. Now when he turns to think of you, he's like, she's wondering what my intentions are. She likes the fun flirt. Okay, so I do think it's like over with him, but that signifies the end of that pick-me phase that you didn't even realize you were in. Sorry to word it so bluntly, Concha. Because it's kind of like your energy right now is I'm doing all the things right, I'm saying all the right words, I'm following, sprinkles, scripts, I'm like doing all the right things. When you're first learning a skill set, it does have to be that kind of like vigilance to the rules, but you've learned the rules, so now you get to like back off and be authentic. But you do have the Eight of Earth after that, which is letting it like it's still worth putting energy and effort into your love life. It's definitely, but now you've got to do it with like more grounded clarity, because you got it clarified by the Queen of Air. So it's like you learned all the rules of that flirty, witty banter stuff and how to like keep men excited and all that. But now it's about also bringing in your intentionality. I was just on my morning walk this morning. There was a cute little couple. They were on a walk and they were chatting. The guy was talking. When I happened to get right behind him, we were waiting to cross the street, I heard her say, she's like, well, I hate to like ground this delightful conversation, and I don't want to pry too much or anything, but I guess I do kind of want to know, like, what is it that you're looking for? And especially, like, what is it that you're looking for in like 2 years from now? There's nothing wrong with you coming in with a little more with like in some intentionality, and it's not just about let me see where you're at, scope it out, fun sprinkle vibes, which you're at right now. It's a little bit more like well, I know I'm looking for this, with that energy, and you witty banter, you're emotionally available in the moment, just going with it. And then it's well, yeah, like, what are you looking for? Because then what he's looking for will have no emotional sway on you at all. If he was like, oh, well, you're just really beautiful, I wanted to get to know you more, you were like, oh, okay, well, I hope you really enjoy this I will go. I hope you enjoy the walk then, and I'll look forward to connecting with you more at the gym. I'm just definitely at a place right now where the free time I have, it's to meet someone to build a long-term connection with. Like, do you kind of see that, like, it's not that you do that at the first flirt, the second flirt, the first date, but you do want to, like, have that energy and that knowing of what it is you're looking for. Because otherwise, Concha, it's literally in the energy, not like pick me in a desperate way, not like a pick me girl, but you're in like a, well, he has to want that. Does that kind of make sense? And then like how you feel is going to be based on what it is that like he wants, versus you going, okay, he was simply, because when you're focused on like, I am looking for that long-term connection, and if that guy was just looking for a flirt with a beautiful woman, like, well, universe, thank you so much for that reminder that I'm attractive to the other sex, and I appreciated being invited out. So I love all those reminders. Those are a sign that I'm in alignment to get towards what I want. Because remember, guys, step 3, law of attraction, is you receive the thing, which in your case looks like a long-term boyfriend, or you receive the next step. And when you bring your focus to what it is you like, why it is you want it, and all right, what a great reminder, men want to date me, men want to get to know me, universe, like, thank you so much for that reminder, living in alignment to rapidly manifest, then it's going to turn into, okay, well, universe, I'm a vibrational match for someone who's also building long term. I'm a vibrational match for someone who's building long term. I'm a wife. I'm a consistent, healthy, awesome, available, long-term, committed partner. That's who I am. And it's like, oh, well, thank you for another guy who reached out and asked for my number. Thank you for another guy. Let's make them more serious. I'd like a guy with a little bit more intentionality. Does that kind of make sense, Concha? And guys, I think I have time for one more quick, short mini read. They're always free, but $20 super chats do get priority. We got 2 minutes left in the show. Concha, I'll take any questions, feedback you have, but I think I got time for one more quick and mini one if anyone wants one. Any questions, comments? Whenever he came to help me move furniture, but yes, I will be more intentional. Yeah, okay, so that kind of should solidify everything that was said. We never really went out. He came to help me move furniture. So the energy to be in there would be that was so nice of him to come help me move the furniture. That was so nice of him. Oh my God, thank you, A. That was so nice. I hope to hear from him again. He was like such a nice guy, and I would love to show some more appreciation for it. More present is what I, but yes, I will be more intentional, more present is what, yeah, because he felt that little bit of a disconnect. No, I don't want to use the word fake, but he was like is she into me? She can't possibly be into me that much. Kind of that's where like he's kind of at. All right, everyone. What a wonderful high vibe morning. Thank you so much for coming back. The show will be on tomorrow. So come back with your questions. Come get high vibe. Come get your connection to spirit. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Mwah! Lots of love. Bye, guys.